Book review King of Ashes, a novel by S. A. King of Ashes by S. A. Cosby is a dark and compelling Southern crime novel that delves into the complexities of family loyalty and the lengths to which people will go to protect those they love. Set in the gritty backdrop of rural Virginia, the story unfolds with the visceral intensity that is characteristic of Cosby's writing. This book review explores the key elements that make King of Ashes a standout in the crime fiction genre. Plot overview: King of Ashes by S. A. Cosby is a Southern crime epic centered around the Carruthers family in the small, struggling town of Jefferson Run, Virginia. The family runs a crematorium, a business that becomes intertwined with the dark events that unfold. The novel begins when Roman Carruthers, the eldest son, is called back home from his successful life as a financial advisor in Atlanta. His father, Keith, has been critically injured in a car accident, and Roman's siblings are in crisis. Younger brother, Dante, is deeply in debt to a dangerous group of criminals. Dante's recklessness has put the entire family in jeopardy. Neveah, Roman's sister, is struggling to manage the crematorium and keep the family afloat while their father lies in a coma. She's also haunted by the long unsolved mystery of their mother, Benita, who disappeared years earlier under suspicious circumstances, leading some in the town to believe their father was involved. Roman initially believes he can use his financial skills and resources to resolve Dante's debt. However, he quickly realizes that he's dealing with far more ruthless and powerful criminals than he ever encountered in his white-collar world. His attempts at negotiation fail, and he finds himself in a desperate situation. To save Dante, Roman is forced to offer his own services to the criminals, leveraging his particular set of skills, which are more morally flexible than he initially admitted to himself. As Roman descends into the criminal underworld, he becomes increasingly entangled in their violent and illicit activities. He makes a Faustian bargain, compromising his own morals in an attempt to protect his family. He discovers a capacity for violence and ruthlessness within himself that surprises even him. The novel explores how far a person will go to protect their loved ones and the devastating consequences of those choices. Meanwhile, Neveah, also on a dangerous path, she begins to investigate her mother's disappearance, driven by a need to uncover the truth and find closure. She suspects that the answers to her mother's fate may be connected to the present dangers facing her family. Her investigation leads her into the dark secrets of Jefferson Run and the hidden histories of those around her. She faces resistance and danger as she digs deeper, determined to bring the truth to light, even if it shatters her remaining family. The narrative follows both Roman and Neveah as they navigate their respective perilous journeys. Roman's involvement with the criminals escalates, forcing him to make increasingly difficult and morally ambiguous decisions. He becomes more deeply involved in their operations, blurring the lines between right and wrong. He displays a cunning and ruthlessness that surprises even the criminals he works for. Neveah's investigation uncovers long-buried secrets about her and the town, revealing a web of lies, betrayals, and hidden connections. She learns about her mother's life, her relationships, and the circumstances surrounding her disappearance. She also confronts the lingering suspicion surrounding her father and the possibility that he was involved. The climax of the novel brings the two storylines together as Roman's actions to protect his family collide with Neveah's search for the truth about their mother. The family is forced to confront the consequences of past actions and the dark secrets that have shaped their lives. The novel explores themes of family loyalty, sacrifice, redemption, and the cyclical nature of violence. The ending reveals the truth about Benita's disappearance, which is more complex than anyone imagined. It also showcases the ultimate lengths to which Roman is willing to go to save his brother, even at great personal cost. The novel concludes with a sense of resolution, but also a lingering sense of the damage inflicted on the Carruthers family and the town of Jefferson Run. The lashes of the title symbolize the destruction and loss that the characters experience, as well as the potential for rebirth and transformation. Themes: family, loyalty, and sacrifice. The novel's central theme is the unbreakable bond of family. Roman's willingness to sacrifice his own morality and safety to save Dante highlights the powerful pull of familial love. Neveah's relentless pursuit of the truth about her mother, despite the potential danger, also underscores this theme. Cosby explores the idea that family loyalty can be both a source of strength and a catalyst for destructive actions. The weight of past, the disappearance of the Carruthers siblings' mother, casts a long shadow over the entire family. The unresolved mystery creates a sense of unease and distrust, influencing the characters' present actions and decisions. Neveah's investigation into her mother's fate reveals how the past can continue to haunt and shape the present. Moral ambiguity. Cosby excels at creating characters who operate in shades of gray. Roman's descent into the criminal underworld forces him to confront his own capacity for violence and moral compromise. The novel raises questions about whether the ends justify the means and whether there are any truly innocent characters. Violence and its consequences. The novel doesn't shy away from depicting the brutal reality of violence, the consequence. Violent actions, both physical and emotional, reverberate throughout the story, affecting not only the perpetrators but also their families and communities. Southern Gothic elements. The novel incorporates elements of Southern Gothic literature, including a decaying setting, dark secrets, and a sense of brooding menace. The crematorium itself becomes a symbolic location representing death, decay, and the hidden darkness within the family and the town. Character development. Roman Carruthers. Roman is a complex and compelling protagonist. He begins as a successful financial advisor, seemingly removed from the criminal world of his hometown. However, as he becomes more deeply involved in his brother's predicament, he reveals a hidden capacity for violence and ruthlessness. His transformation is both fascinating and disturbing as he grapples with his own moral boundaries. Neveah Carruthers. Neveah is a strong, resilient character who has been burdened by the responsibilities of caring for her family and managing the crematorium. Her determination to uncover the truth about her mother's disappearance showcases her courage and independence. She is driven by a need for closure and a desire to protect her family from further harm. Dante Carruthers. Dante is the catalyst for much of the novel's conflict. His recklessness and involvement with dangerous criminals set the plot in motion. While he is often portrayed as weak and irresponsible, Cosby also explores the underlying reasons for his self-destructive behavior, revealing a more vulnerable side to his character. Keith Carruthers. Though largely incapacitated for much of the novel, Keith's presence looms large. He is a figure shrouded in suspicion due to his wife's disappearance. The novel explores his relationships with his children and the secrets he may be hiding. Writing style and pacing. Cosby's writing is characterized by its gritty realism, evocative prose, and skillful use of dialogue. He creates a vivid sense of place, immersing the reader in the atmosphere of rural Virginia. The pacing of King of Ashes is relentless, with tension building steadily throughout the narrative. Cosby expertly weaves together the two main plot lines, creating a sense of urgency and suspense. His prose is both lyrical and hard-edged, capturing the beauty and brutality of the southern landscape and the people who inhabit it. Conclusion. King of Ashes is a powerful and gripping novel that solidifies A. Cosby's place as the master of contemporary crime fiction. It is the dark and unflinching exploration of family, loyalty, and the lengths to which people will go to protect their own. The novel's complex characters, intricate plot, and evocative setting make it a truly immersive and unforgettable reading experience. Cosby's ability to blend elements of Southern Gothic with a modern crime narrative creates a unique and compelling story that will resonate readers long after they have turned the final page.